the big story that we have for you this morning is the latest coming in from Tamil Nadu. A major scoop that we have got as far as Vijay's cabinet formation plans are concerned amid the ongoing exercise in Tamil Nadu. Sources are suggesting that cabinet berths are likely to be offered to alliance partners as Vijay is now working to strengthen and stabilize the coalition. According to a TVK minister, the chief minister wants the Congress to be part of the government. Let me straight away go across to my colleague Dharini joining us live right now for more on this. Dharini, explain to us what really is happening as far as Vijay's cabinet formation process is concerned.
Governor Rajendra Arlekar, who was in Kerala until yesterday, he arrived in Chennai today, and we are expecting an expansion of the TVK cabinet here in Tamil Nadu in the next few days, in the coming few days. But meanwhile, there is a very crucial statement from TVK Minister Adhav Arjuna. He says that Vijay definitely wants Congress to be part of his cabinet. The Congress, as per sources, is likely to get 2 cabinet berths. But Adhav Arjuna also goes on to say that they want the Vidudalai Chiruthaikal Katchi, VCK and also the IUML to be part of their cabinet. But so far, the VCK and the IUML, they have not expressed any open desire to be part of the TVK cabinet. Because remember, when they extended support for the formation of the TVK government, both of them said that they are extending outside support, unconditional support. But right now, Adhav Arjuna, a very senior leader and a minister now in TVK government, he says that they want VCK and the IUML to be part of the TVK cabinet. Let's wait and see what Mr. Thirumavalavan, the VCK chief, and also Mr. Kardan Moideen, the IUML chief, they have to tell about it. But one more interesting factor here is that Adhav Arjuna has not spoken anything about a possible cabinet berths for the Rebel ADMK faction. Remember, almost 25 of Rebel ADMK MLAs during the trust vote, they extended support to Vijay's TVK, the TVK government. But so far, none of the TVK leaders, they've come on record and they've told whether these Rebel ADMK MLAs, whether some of them will get a few cabinet berths or not. Even today, when a question was asked about this to Adhav Arjuna, it looked like Adhav Arjuna was kind of evading the question. Instead of telling an yes or no, he was talking about how the EPS camp and also the DMK, how they allegedly tried to forge an alliance and how they tried to steal the people mandate a few weeks back. He was what he was talking about. So far the TVK has not given a clear picture as to whether these Rebel ADMK MLAs will get a few cabinet berths or not. But one thing that is very clear is that they want the Congress, VCK and the IUML to be part of their cabinet.
Right. Stay on with us, Dharini. We have some more breaking inputs coming in as far as the politics in Tamil Nadu is concerned. We have also learned that the CPIM has drawn a red line for Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Vijay, warning that it may reconsider its support if AIADMK rebels are inducted into the alliance. The party has cautioned against any move that could impact the unity. Sources are also saying that the left is quite unhappy with the possibility of TVK aligning with the DMK. Let me go back to my colleague Dharini for more on this. Dharini, now this is very interesting. CPM clearly, it seems, is not going to be okay if rebel faction of AIADMK joins Vijay's TVK. But what is the real situation on the ground? They did express support for Vijay during the trust vote, but they've not really joined Vijay's alliance, isn't it?
Well, definitely, as far as the left parties are concerned, CPI and CPIM, both of them, they are very clear on their stance. They say that they don't want to be part of the TVK cabinet, that they want to extend outside support to the continuation of the TVK government, but they don't want any cabinet berths. They don't want power is what they are telling, and they are telling this, as their ideological decision. They're calling this as their ideological decision. But now, yesterday, during a press conference, CPIM State Secretary Shanmugam has very clearly told that, if at all ADMK or even if the rebel faction of ADMK is going to get some share of power in the TVK, TVK cabinet, then the CPIM will reconsider its decision about extending its support to Vijay, is what he is telling. Because Mr. Shanmugam says that TVK has emerged as the single largest political party in Tamil Nadu with a 34.9% vote share, and the people voted for TVK in large numbers because they are rejecting both the DMK alliance and the ADMK alliance. This is the people's mandate. But if Vijay is going to give a few cabinet berths to the ADMK or even rebel ADMK faction, then that will be against the people's mandate, that will be against the people's wish, and that is something that cannot be accepted. So if Vijay decides to do that, then we will reconsider our decision about extending support to the continuation of the TVK government, is what Mr. Shanmugam says. Now remember, the 2 seats from CPIM is also very crucial for Vijay as far as the number game is concerned, because Vijay doesn't really Vijay, in fact, minusing the ADMK rebel faction, Vijay has around the support of 120 MLAs. So if 2 CPIM MLAs pull out of the support, then the number will further go down to 118, which is just the majority mark. So it is very crucial for Vijay to have the CPIM by his side. So let's wait and see what he does.
Well, it's a very, very fragile coalition. We'll see what really happens next. Dharini, request you to stay on with us. Let's also talk to our viewers a little bit about what's happening in the AIA-DMK camp. The Vijay factor is increasing tensions within the AIA-DMK, with the party facing divisions over leadership, alliances, as well as its future after the recent election results. AIA-DMK General Secretary Edappadi Palaniswamy held a 3-hour meeting in Chennai with district secretaries to project unity and also discuss the party's next steps. About 65 leaders attended, and EPS urged them to remain together and strong despite the internal challenges. However, rebel leaders criticized Edappadi Palaniswamy. Senior leader CV Shanmugam called him a dictator and said he does not allow open discussion within the party. The rebels have also blamed Vijay's rise for adding to party's problems. Let's now tell you a little bit more about what really has happened, because clearly there is a divide within the AIA-DMK. Infighting is intensifying, and according to CV Shanmugam, who is also an AIA-DMK leader, the rebel faction's leader to be precise. Now, according to him, Edappadi Palaniswamy is acting like a dictator. Internal democracy is being suppressed. This is what he has said. He's also said leadership, in fact, failed to discuss poll defeats. Edappadi Palaniswamy refused to take back O. Selvam. Now, demands to re-induct expelled leaders were also ignored by Edappadi Palaniswamy. Alliance with Vijay's TVK was also ignored. Even that was a proposal that was put across, but even that was ignored by Edappadi Palaniswamy. Now, according to Shanmugam, the proposals were not considered by the top. He's pointing fingers at Edappadi Palaniswamy of the AIA-DMK.